Across time and culture, countless people have spoken of moments that seem to touch something beyond the world we know, a reality that cannot be seen or measured, yet feels more real than the world around us. They spoke of light, unity, peace, of a presence beyond thought. They called it mysticism. But what exactly is mysticism? Is it a form of religion, a kind of philosophy, or something that begins where both of those end? The word mysticism comes from the Greek mystes, one who is initiated into mysteries. It points to something hidden, not because it is secret, but because it cannot be captured by ordinary language or logic. Mysticism is the search for direct experience of ultimate reality, whether that reality is called God, the universe, consciousness, or simply the One. It's a way of knowing that doesn't rely on argument or belief, but on experience, a knowing by being. Mystics throughout history have said, the truth cannot be understood from the outside. To know it, you must become it. Those who've touched that reality often struggle to describe it. They speak of a silence that contains everything, a love that has no object, a moment where the boundary between self and world simply disappears. Psychologists studying mystical experiences noticed a pattern. They're ineffable. Words fail to express them. They're noetic, filled with a sense of deep truth. They're transient, short-lived, yet transformative. And they're passive. They come as if from beyond one's control. To the mystic, these experiences aren't dreams or fantasies. They feel more real than waking life, as though, for a moment, the illusion of separation fades and what remains is pure being. Mysticism is not confined to any one faith. In Christianity, it's the soul's union with God, described by Meister Eckhart as, "The eye with which I see God is the same eye with which God sees me." In Sufism, the poetry of Rumi turns the longing for the divine into a dance of love, where the lover and the beloved become one. In Hindu philosophy, Advaita Vedanta speaks of realizing that Atman is Brahman, that the individual self and the cosmic whole are not two but one. And in Buddhism, the awakened mind sees through illusion to the truth of emptiness, that everything is interdependent, flowing, and whole. Different languages, different symbols, yet the same revelation, that what we call self and what we call reality are not separate. They are two reflections of the same infinite consciousness. For centuries, mysticism was considered too vague or private to study. But today, science is beginning to explore it. Neuroscientists examining brain scans during deep meditation or near-death experiences find that the regions defining our sense of self, the parietal lobes and default mode network, grow quiet, even dissolve in activity. As the boundaries of identity fade, subjects report a profound sense of unity and timelessness. Psychologists call it ego dissolution. Mystics might simply say, "I became one with everything." Of course, science can observe the patterns, but it cannot yet explain why these states feel so meaningful or what exactly consciousness touches when it steps beyond itself. Mysticism isn't about escaping the world or rejecting reason. It's about seeing more deeply into reality, seeing through the noise of the mind to what quietly sustains it. You don't have to be a monk or a saint to glimpse it. Moments of awe in nature, deep meditation, music, art, or even love can open the same doorway. A brief dissolving of boundaries, a sense that life itself is one great, living whole. Perhaps that's why mysticism endures. It isn't about acquiring knowledge, but awakening to presence, the recognition that we are already part of the mystery we seek. Mysticism reminds us that reality is not limited to what our senses show us. There is always more, within us and beyond us. And sometimes, to truly see, we must first become still. So what does mysticism mean to you? Is it an ancient illusion, or a glimpse of truth our modern mind has forgotten? Share your reflections in the comments, and if you enjoy exploring the hidden layers of consciousness and existence, subscribe for more from the Mindpaths.